Can I be the cabin crew of Singapore Airlines? I think so.
I reckon you could. Hello! For those of you that know airports very well, you'll know that this is Barcelona Airport. We're going to be flying on Singapore Airlines on the A350-900 on a very rare fifth freedom route from Barcelona to Milan in all three cabins. I don't just have Liam with me, I've got a super special guest, a very famous and exciting YouTuber from the Czech Republic that I've wanted to work with for a really long time. It's Adam!
Hello, you guys!
Now, the big question is, who's going to be flying in what cabin? Adam, starting with you, how are you flying today?
It's gonna be my first time in premium economy and I'm so excited.
That's cool. Liam, what about you?
I'm flying business class today, get in.
Well, I guess that leaves me in economy, but Singapore Airlines is one of the best airlines in the world for me, so I think even economy is going to be great. On that note, I think it's time we get off and see what this experience is like for all of us. Are you ready? Let's go.
So here I am on a super warm morning at Barcelona Airport. I'm hoping things are going to be a bit cooler in the Singapore Airlines business cabin, and I think they will be. It's such a novelty to be able to take such an impressive product on such a short route, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what that's like today.
This is gonna be my friend over here. Now I'm proceeding to the check-in area and I actually have my own dedicated line in premium economy. Let's go.
Well, I think we're in for a bit of a treat. The economy class check-in has barely any people there, and in fact, all the cabins have nobody here. It's very empty, very quiet. I think this bodes well for the rest of this flight.
Hello, how are you today?
Vale, hola. Gracias. Bye.
Do not forget that airports are busy. So in economy, I had no priority security and the queues were long. They were making it move quickly. There was a lady that was like, come on, let's go, let's go.
Go to the Milan. Non-stop here, please. Go to the Milan.
Very Spanish, very exciting, but like if I wouldn't have left myself much time there, I would have been in trouble.
I'm now on my way to the Miro Lounge, which comes as part of my Singapore Airlines business class ticket today. Let's go and check it out. Okay, so I've just sat down in the Miro Lounge in Barcelona, which you can access if you have Priority Pass, if you're flying business with a number of airlines, including Singapore Airlines, which is why I'm in here today. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely not the most inspiring lounge I've ever been to before. It feels very functional, very corporate, lots of business working areas, quite bland furniture. It's very, very busy in here as well. There was a buffet section where you could get some food and drinks, see there. I'm not gonna lie, none of it looked particularly appetizing. Okay, that wasn't great. That was some sort of mushroomy pate thing. Let's try sandwich number 2. Also not brilliant. We've got tomato, bit of salami, I think. It's just not really what I want for breakfast at 9:30 in the morning.
Let me just fix it real quick.
This guy,
Do you want tomato?
I don't want your leftover tomato. I've got egg, I've got salmon, lettuce. What more could I want? I wonder what Liam's doing. Cut to music like.
The lounge is actually bigger than it looks on first inspection, and you can see the main terminal area behind me there, and this does come all the way around, sort of stretching around the side of the airport, but again it just feels, I don't know, plain, no real unique design features, nothing exciting to report.
She's so pretty. Time to board the plane. Okay, making my way through the cabin. These business class seats look delicious. I wish I was there. These premium economy seats look delicious too. But you know what? This economy cabin looks spacious, nice and relaxing. The cabin on this aircraft is arranged in a 3-3-3 configuration with two separate parts of the economy cabin, and I'm in the larger section at the back of the aircraft.
So here I am stepping into the business class cabin, and already I'm fairly blown away by how luxurious it looks.
Here behind me is the premium economy class in 3 rows, configured in 2-4-2 configuration, and my seat is over there.
Okay, so I've just sat down on my Singapore Airlines A350 business class seat, and I don't even know where to begin. I think first of all, looking at the seat behind me, we've got this huge, lovely brown finished soft seat. The seat itself is so wide. If I shuffle across here, you can see it's pretty much big enough for 2 people. Got a nice pillow as well, which is very soft, very fluffy, definitely gets 10 out of 10 on the fluffiness factor. I do like that it just feels unique compared to other business class cabins. You know, you see a lot of repetition and copying these days, so it's nice just to be in something that I've never experienced before. The seat has tons of lovely little features. I've got another reading light above me here, and I've got multiple charging ports. I've got a little storage compartment here, which has my branded Singapore Airlines headphones in. I have another push to release section here, so if I click that down, it pops open my massive tray table, which is, as you can see, absolutely enormous. You can even push this down and lift the table up to raise it to a new level, which is a cool feature that I haven't seen with the tray table before.
So I definitely find this seat really comfortable. I'm really impressed actually, and I can imagine myself on a 13-hour flight all the way to Singapore without a problem. And also there's some remote controller. Yeah, it's really like a business class. Hidden in the armrest here is a tray table which can be easily pulled out, and it's also pretty stable. And there's a plug socket for each passenger in between the seats. There's 2 USB charge ports, headphones port, and also there's another USB charging port over here next to your screen for headphones, some storage for a bottle of water, I would say.
I'm so impressed. I can't remember the last time I was in an economy seat that felt so spacious, modern and comfortable. So the IFE screen is large, even for economy, with lots of different options on there. Right in front of that is a touchpad, and you can also charge your phone using the 2 USB chargers. There's also a cup holder with a little bit of storage behind that. And there's also various other bits of storage. The tray table folds out and then folds out again. I love these half folding tray tables because it allows you to just be able to get in and out of your seat, and also only utilize the amount of table that you need.
And then down here is where I can stretch my legs into. To be honest, the only thing I'd say about this seat is that this actual compartment here isn't particularly wide, and I have quite big feet, size 12, and it is a little bit of a squeeze to get them in there, but I'll try it again laying down later. Then in front of me, as you can see, is this extremely large IFE screen. You can see my hand there for comparison. It's really, really sizable, definitely up there with the biggest I've seen in the business class cabin. And then when you're lying down, you can press this button to tilt it down slightly to give you a better picture. In terms of the actual footroom right below me, you know, there's plenty here. I've got nice Singapore Airlines branding on. Doesn't look like they're partnered with any other kind of company, but so far so good. 10 out of 10 for those. Really comfortable, really great quality. Well done, Singapore.
So I thought it was pretty impressive. You get this set of Singapore branded headphones for free. They're complimentary. They were by the door of the plane when you boarded. For a free pair of headphones in economy, these are actually really good.
So before I turn this into a fully flat bed, I want to test out the recline and the other options of the seat. So if I press one of the buttons down here, you can see that the seat starts to come up beneath me, and at the same time my head starts to recline, and then I can adjust my feet and put them in the slightly narrow sort of stairwell, footwell down there. But I now have this platform that's come up beneath me, have a nice seat that I can put my pillow behind like so. This is not a bad option.
When it goes to legroom, there's this button that will do this, and then there's another legroom over here, like footrest over here. And when you slide the seat down like this, it's a perfect combo of the footrest together with this thing over here as well.
The only thing this business class seat doesn't have that I think, again, would help elevate it into that top level of business class product is privacy. So we have the little slightly extended wing here, but there's nothing to pull out. There's no way to create a closed cabin whatsoever, which is a shame because it does just make it feel a bit more open and a bit less private compared to things like the Q Suite. Okay, so I'm already running out of time on this very quick hop across to Milan, but I really want to see how this seat feels once it's been turned into a fully flat bed. So I'm going to give it a go at putting it together myself. As you can see, that just flips up like that and it comes forward, which is such a unique way to turn the seat into a bed. And then you have your pillows and blankets ready and waiting for you behind the seat. Okay, so my bed is folded down. I'm now going to open up this big old blanket that's come with it. Not the softest in the world. Another pillow here, which is different to the one on my seat. And yeah, that is another puffy pillow, so 2 for the flight. Bonus marks to Singapore for that. As you can see, I am now in my Singapore Airlines bed here in business class. And you know, it's pretty comfy. The pillow is really nice and soft. I would say that the bedding below is a little bit stiff and rigid, and that is because it's that seat that's been turned back on itself. You can see my feet down here have been stretched out diagonally into the, as I said, rather small footwell. It's definitely not the comfiest bed in business class I've experienced before, but it's certainly good enough to get a few hours sleep.
So I do want to know how good is the blanket, since the pillow is massive and amazing. And it looks like it's good, but it's really soft. I don't know if you can see this, but it's really like a poor material. It's obviously not bad, but I did expect a little bit more from Singapore Airlines since they really shocked me by this pillow.
The seat itself is very comfortable. It's soft but with good support. There's this movable headrest with wings that move in on the side that can give you some really good support for your head. You can also recline the seat back here. Now that is some serious recline. The legroom is also super impressive. My knees are nowhere near the seat in front. I've only got little legs, but even if you were taller, I think you'd be incredibly happy in this seat. To be honest, I wasn't expecting much in terms of amenities on this flight. It's very short, it's only just over an hour. I do have a pillow, which feels really soft and luxurious, and also a blanket. Soft, comfortable. Oh my God, it smells really nice as well.
Nice salmon baguette with a bit of salad, along with a cup of coffee, which is much needed after an early start this morning.
So intrigued to see the meal service on the short 1 hour and 10 or 15 minute flight, and the choice was an egg sandwich or a ham and cheese croissant. I went for the egg sandwich. I feel like croissants on planes, they never really work that well, especially like not in economy. So I guess we're going to give this a go.
Oh, the service is only this croissant with ham and cheese. Now there's a cheddar I can see inside, so let's taste it.
Do you know what? That's not bad at all. A lovely little snack. Yummy.
Okay, so the verdict is in. Smoked salmon and cream cheese baguette, pretty tasty, kind of like what you'd expect from a smoked salmon sandwich. You know, it's not the most luxurious plain food I've had before, but for a quick flight, I know they don't really have many things they can bring out.
It's definitely fresh and good. I just find it a bit dry, but that's my personal opinion. However, overall, this is 1 hour flight in Europe, and you would never get anything like that on other airlines for free.
So even in economy, they have a selection of wines, beer, tea, coffee and soft drinks to go with your little snack. Again, on a short flight, it's pretty good that I don't think you'd find an alcohol service on many more 1 hour flights within Europe. Here's my DC and a cup of tea. Lovely. Time for the Call-Bell Challenge! Woo! The most exciting part of any flight, where we get to see how long it takes for the cabin crew to respond to the call bell. Let's go. Oh, could I just grab a glass of water, please? Thank you so much. Okay, I know I always say it's quick, but this was pretty quick. Singapore Airlines succeeded. Big congrats.
Hey, can I get a gin and tonic by any chance? Thank you so much. Wow, that was pretty damn speedy. You'll have to check the little timer for the official time, but that felt quick.
Oh, hello. Could I please have orange juice? Thank you. Pretty quick, I think. Once I pressed the button, I think she was actually on her way, so that was great.
So that was Barcelona to Milan on Singapore Airlines A350 in business class done. Quite a unique, strange flight really. You know, there were lots of positives. The seat was massive, the IFE screen was huge, and having, you know, unlimited drinks and a meal service on a flight that short was definitely a nice experience, and would definitely fly with Singapore Airlines in business again.
Okay guys, so let's summarize the whole flight. It was pretty quick, it was a really nice flight, truly amazing. And I can't wait to fly Singapore Airlines again soon because I'm really surprised how comfortable the seats are here.
So that's it. An absolutely wonderful experience. It was a short flight, but the food was fantastic. The seat was comfortable. There was amenities that you wouldn't expect on such a short flight. It's kind of mayhem here because all the passengers are staying on to Singapore. Thank you so much. But that was Singapore Airlines on the A350-900 from Barcelona to Milan. Done.